this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Trojans ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Morris. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. He's going for it all. Makes a deep grab. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go, give us 3, big fella. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Mayava. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
It'll be 3rd and long. From From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you can see sitting back in cover two, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker, nice pick.
The offense changing the play.
Ross, escape, escape! Soak it, check, soak it, soak it! Split to Romans. Hit it, hit it!
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Indiana. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. He's at the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Trying to power it in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Trying to surge it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got room to work. Turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Mosley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He's going for the big play. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room.
He's going to take a shot. Got it down the field. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On target to the left. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. There he goes. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagons.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have 2 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the counter. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off we go, and it's an explosive play.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's shot. Runs through a man. He might have space. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for room, it's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
You got it! And the Hoosiers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it. He can take this back for 2.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Mayava. Under fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And oh, no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. This fumble will squirt out of bounds.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Trying to pound it, trying to get closer, and they knock it free. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Scanning the field, it's Mayaba. Looking left. With the catch, it's Anderson. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind him, and that's where you can make big plays.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. He's got him this time. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone. It's Jordan. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, USC! Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And he tags on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Preston. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Richard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Upstairs to make the catch. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Fires and picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Running inside, it's Richard. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Bringing the heat. He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The DBs will back off a bit. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Louisville taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Makes the grab. It's Bowman. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
To throw, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Powers through. Touchdown Trojans. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point was good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Preston. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He fires to the left side. Goes high to pull it in. There's some room. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Gonna take a shot. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got